Forget everything you think you know about history, science, and spirituality right now, because we need to talk about something that forces you to confront absolute truth. If your worldview relies on comfortable ideas, get ready to feel uncomfortable. Because the biggest question mark hanging over human civilization isn't economic instability or climate change, it's the literal, undeniable fact of the resurrection. And I want to walk you through why clinging to pure ideology leaves you blind, while demanding evidence changes everything. We looked closely at the foundations of our world. Concepts like basic human dignity, forgiveness, and yes, even the principles behind free enterprise. They don't spring up neatly from Marxist theory or abstract philosophy. They trace back, undeniably, to the physical bodily resurrection of Christ. That singular event dictates the entire trajectory of human morality and progress. It demands more than just good intentions, it demands intellectual rigor. This brings us straight to the centerpiece of the debate, the Shroud of Turin. For years, academics treated it like a dusty curiosity, dismissing it as mere religious sentimentality. But after rigorous, multidisciplinary investigation spanning countless hours, the picture shifts violently. Consider this: experts analyzing the damage point to a perfect correlation between the marks on the cloth and the exact trauma inflicted during crucifixion. More staggering still, mathematical modeling places the probability of that image forming naturally anywhere else close to zero. We're talking a 1 in 200 billion shot. This wasn't random decay, it bears the signature of extraordinary physics interacting with organic material. And if the shroud gives us clues, so do the primary documents themselves. Imagine examining fragments of the Gospel of John, dated to 125 AD, pieces carrying names linked to Matthew's narrative. These aren't polished myths, they are glimpses into real, messy, historically situated moments. We see descriptions of brutality: 700 lashes, administered with rawhide thongs laced with lead weights, causing devastating internal hemorrhaging long before the slow suffocation set in. We look at the tools of the traitor replicas forged from authentic Bethlehem thorns, illustrating the sheer humiliation endured. My journey here mirrors yours, maybe. Initially, I viewed these stories through the lens of institutional dogma. Then came the challenge: could I intellectually defend the corporal resurrection against professors trained to dismiss it? My answer, backed by exhaustive research, has become a resounding yes. Skepticism can keep you comfortably ignorant, but pursuing objective truth forces you to either accept overwhelming evidence or admit your premises are flawed. Faith, therefore, cannot survive on feelings alone. You cannot build a meaningful life on wishful thinking. True faith, the kind that transforms societies, is inherently epistemological. It is grounded in demonstrable truth, drawn from the gospel narrative. Look at the eyewitnesses in the New Testament. They didn't just feel hopeful, they saw, they touched, they encountered definitive proof. Their conviction was earned through observation. Even looking at the wider scope, Christianity stands apart. Unlike systems that demand unquestioning acceptance, ours invites interrogation. Archaeology doesn't contradict the foundational claims, it frames them. From the coin hoards displaying the politics of Caesar versus the emerging deity, to discoveries hinting at ancient Jewish burial rites, the timeline aligns in ways that force a critical reassessment. But let's ground this in what it actually means day to day. What is the church? It's not marble architecture. It's the living assembly of those who recognize that this radical, evidenced reality compels a response. Salvation isn't achieved through ritual perfection. It begins with confronting the choice, choosing connection with the source of that resurrected power, or choosing self-imposed separation. Ultimately, the whole edifice rests on that terrifying, beautiful pivot point, the empty tomb. Not a vague promise, but a verified rupture in natural law. It is the supreme demonstration of boundless love, paid for fully, marked indelibly on fabrics recovered millennia ago. Everything flows from that singularity. Whether you arrive armed with textbooks or standing bewildered by the weight of contradictory evidence, the call remains the same: stop hiding behind convenient fictions, and face the astonishing reality of what happened. Check out Profile for podcast summaries.